It was one of the worst stand-up comedies I've seen in my life. Is the new Kevin Hart one, Acting My Age. Kevin Hart's lost it. Yeah. I think Kevin Hart needs to retire from doing stand-up comedy. It seems to be just like it's a clear cash grab because he's getting the money to do it. And people are going to watch it and it's going to trend and it's going to be successful for Netflix because it's Kevin Hart by the name. But does he need to be doing stand-up comedy anymore? I don't think so. I think it's like he can do the comedy movies. He can do the improv. Him on Kai Cenat stream, I pee myself laughing. Yeah, it's extremely funny. But this stand-up special that he just dropped was horrible. It's like I chuckle a bit in the beginning and I catch myself like almost trying to force myself to laugh. And I'm like, am I laughing because it's like Kevin Hart? And it's like, or is this like actually just bad jokes? He tries in his special to kind of be cringy and like he shits on Michael Jordan. And he's like, Michael Jordan's an asshole. And he's like, Michael Jordan basically shot a dud. Like with his son, like his son is a bad son, basically. Like he shot duds because his sons don't play basketball, right? And that was like kind of him being edgy, but it didn't even hit. It wasn't like a moment.
It felt corny.
It felt like but it felt like he was trying to build it up to be the moment, and it's like this is not really a moment. Like I don't. And then at the end, there was this long ass joke about Monkey and like a joke and it was a joke about him like his dick being in the bush because he hurt his penis and like he was like my dick's in the bush. It was hard to watch, bro. It felt weird watching. I'm like, dang.
Did Edwin watch it? Edwin likes to watch a lot of bad comedy. What did he say?
He said it's good.
I hope he does. I hope he does to give his take, but I know that he has to be honest. Like it's like it was bad, bro. I'm like, yo. This man has, people said this like the past two specials, but this one right now, this one especially was bad. I'm like, no, you can't make this up.
Bro, that like, nigga's always been bad at specials for me. I never liked Kevin Hart specials.
But I did love his early specials. Like I think it was Seriously Funny. I think it was one of them, or Laugh at My Pain.
The first major one I hated.
I think it was Laugh at My Pain.
Yeah.
I liked a lot of those specials like early on. Like
felt like dad jokes for me.
But to be honest, a lot of people now, it's rare like to still have good specials. Like Dave Chappelle is one of those rare people that decades ago had good specials and he still has good specials now. But like even Cat Williams' most recent special was bad.
Yeah, it's not easy no more to
it's like the jokes feel like a lot of these stand-up comedians are like it's just falling off with that. Like it's not hitting the same, right? But the audience is laughing. Right? Maybe live in person obviously is different. It is. I would agree that it's different because, for example, I saw Bert Kreischer live in person, white comedian that takes his belly out and takes his shirt off. But his stand-up special, it was like cringy. It wasn't funny. But I watched him live and I was dying. So maybe in person, maybe we've gotten to that point where now people is like, you gotta see him in person now to actually laugh because the specials are not hitting. These specials are not hitting, bro. Like, I felt like Kevin Hart was like being too loud. Like he's talking and I'm like, bro, calm down. Like he's trying to like force it's like it doesn't come off organic. Like he's forcing like the joke and being too loud and being like too much. And I'm like, whoa. No, but he's had moments where like he'll be like you gotta calm down. Like he's had a special like that where he gotta get more in that bag, maturity. Yeah. Calm the fuck down.
Like you think he was rusty? He wasn't like setting up things nice? Or he's just really losing it?
I think he's just losing it, bro. Like, he was laughing at his own jokes like he does a lot, but it's like, the shit's not funny, bro. I love him. I think he's one of the best humans to ever exist. But certain things gotta be called out, right? And as I'm watching it on Netflix, I get commercials. And it's a Kevin Hart commercial with iPhone. And then another commercial after that, another commercial break, is another Kevin Hart commercial. And I don't think that was even a good look. Because it's like, brother, you're just feeding into this where people say that you are the yes man, you don't turn down deals, and you make a lot of money, etc. Yeah. And it's like Netflix is going to do that because like it's Netflix, it's a Kevin Hart special. We're going to put the Netflix Kevin Hart commercials. But when the special's bad, it's like, I don't think it helped him. This is definitely his worst special that he's released. I would say so. The one that he did during the pandemic was pretty bad too. But this one was bad. This was the one that he did, I think, in his house or like in a room that everyone was going crazy. That was bad. I think this might be worse, bro. I'm not gonna lie, this might be worse. I chuckled a bit in the beginning, but like, it's not it.
You think he should stay in his movie bag now? Start leaving the comedy scene like that?
I think he just needs to do more streams like Kai or Drewski.
He's better at
can't use
streaming
Kai,
than
though.
movies, bro. I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
He's better at street. Listen, even the Kaizen Drewski Kevin Hart trailer, it looked decent, but it wasn't really that funny. Their streams and real life shit is good. Good as fuck. Peak comedy right now, to be honest. It's some of the best, funniest content that we get year round is those moments with them. But that pre-recorded stand-up special and that movie, the trailer and all, it's crazy. Like, what? How can you be good in one version of what you're doing, like where it's like organic, but then you try to plan it out? He has teams and people and producer, and it's just not. It's not the funny shit. It's not the good shit.
Hopefully, he's in a new scary movie, and maybe it makes
makes up for it.
Makes up for it.
I think if I'm him, go full blown edge. Go full blown edge, raw as possible, just straight.
Lose a lot of money if you do that.
But you're gonna have that's his next step. I think he's already peaked and is falling off now. He's over the peak of the moment of like the mainstream stand-up comedian that people love. People don't like these jokes are not good.
Nah,
You guys gotta watch it.
Agreeing with
I'm not crazy.
He's like signed by Nike and stuff though. So you can't really lose that. If the bag is not coming from somewhere else, that's one of your biggest.
Because I'm gonna be real with
Do
you,
you
bro.
really think he wants to go full blown hardcore comedian anymore, bro? Let's be honest.
No, I'm gonna be honest.
I don't think he gives a fuck.
He's probably getting forced to do this shit because
I
of
don't think he
contracts.
cares no more.
I'm gonna be real. The way I look at it, there's a reason why Dave Chappelle don't have commercials. There's a reason why Dave Chappelle is not in movies, even though Dave Chappelle's an amazing actor. It's because Dave Chappelle is too edgy. He makes trans jokes. He touches racial, political topics. When the hell have you ever seen Kevin Hart do any of that? Kevin Hart's like the safe comedian you could put next to like Drewski in a commercial. He's a safe comedian you could put in a movie. Vic, what you're asking him to do is to like give up that mega money to do hardcore comedy, but then the money gets real lower and all you have is your integrity and your legacy. And I don't think that matters that much to him. Like his
that's what I'm
legacy
saying.
in comedy doesn't matter.
Yeah,
that much to him.
I don't think that part of his life, his what's the word that I'm looking for? I don't think he really gives a fuck about the comedian part of his life, his chapter, anymore.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Well, that's where he's fucking up.
Like you said, he gets bread so many other ways, bro.
He got a family, he got a kids, they lived up, he got a wife, they have a certain lifestyle they were trying to keep up. I get what you're saying, you're absolutely right. He's fucking up because his legacy's getting ruined. Like when you talk about Kevin, you talk about the older shit. Because the newer shit is very mainstream, like you're saying, people have that negative perception of him. But you're also asking him to give up, like he said, Nike deals. Nigga, that shit could be worth millions. To do stand-up tours, nigga, where you're barely making that in like a whole tour. We could pull up Dave Chappelle's numbers. Dave Chappelle's probably making less on a full tour than this nigga makes in a single Nike deal, if we're being honest.
Oh no, 100%. 100%. But it's like, fundamentally, what do people want from a comedian?
And life.
Funny jokes.
Yeah.
That's how he started. That's what made him hot. Funny jokes. The jokes are not funny no more. And then when it gets to that point, it's like you got to get back to the drawing board because who are you showing this to? That's like, yes, put that in. Oh my God, keep that in. It's like, this is crazy. This is crazy. Like, if you would have shown me that, I'm like, Kevin, nah.
It's not that.
That's why you don't work for Kevin Hart. That's why you don't work for him.
You're going to have to hire me.
A bunch of white people probably.
I'll do it for free.
Yes, man.
I don't think so. I think he has like his I would assume it's like the Plastic Cup Boys, etc. And a lot of his boys, the comedians, they get a bit edgier, definitely. And he has edgy moments in his podcast and content that he does. He gets edgy, but
he had a recent one with that girl.
Yeah, with the what's her name? Damn, I love
Black
her.
girl.
Oh, they asked him about
gay son
or daughter.
Raway.
Forgot her name.
Z-Way.
He's like healthy kids.
Healthy kids. That's funny.
Yeah.
But I also think that plays into it. Like the whole thing, the gay scandal and the Oscars, like him having those comments on Twitter and the backlash he felt, I think he realized being edgy comes with a cost and he's not willing to pay for it. Because he went up there and he tap danced for the Oscars. He was like, I'm sorry. You're apologizing for comedy is what he did. Like, let's be honest, Vic. That moment should have showed you he's not down for what you're talking about.
They gon' love me for my ambition.